Hi, I'm Ellie.
Hi, I'm Dahye.
안녕하세요. We are from OxygenCeuticals. Today, we are here to take this video to show you the usage of the AstrodomeFacial. This is a standard accessory kit you are receiving with your machine, the AstrodomeFacial. Included in this standard accessory kit, this is the manpower plug. This is the connector for the Astrodome. This is the connector for the sprayer. You are receiving a set of the sprayer, a syringe to refill the activator into the dome, an eyewear, and a remote control. This is a standard product kit you will be receiving with your machine, the AstrodomeFacial. That includes a cryogenic activator, oxygen formula, toning gel, HA gel, and a box of the cryogel velvet mask. First, we have to connect the dome connector to the Astrodome. Please look for the red dot on the dome connector. When you are connecting the dome connector, make sure to align the red dot to the red dot you can see on the connector hole. For the other side of the Astrodome, also look for the red dot on the connector and connect it to the Astrodome until you hear a clicking sound. Now, we will connect the connector for the air sprayer. Look for the tube without the connector to connect to the system. And for the other side of the connection, we will connect this part to the air sprayer. Finally, we will connect the system to the manpower plug. Now, we are going to show you how to use the system. This is the cut button. When the button is in blue, it's allowing you to use it with the sprayer. And when the cut button is in purple, it's allowing you to use it with the dome. Okay? And let me show you how to use the sprayer. When you push the trigger halfway, it is releasing the medium flow of the liquids and the air. And when you're pushing it all the way for your trigger, you will be releasing the maximum flow of the liquid from the sprayer. And finally, we will show you how to operate the main control panel on the Astrodome. To use the dome, make sure the button on your card is turned into purple color. This is the main power button. Push on this button to start using the control panel. And these are all the options available on your control panel. PGM is a preset program. It always starts with 2-minute mist. Then the mist will stop and the LED color of your selected choice will be turned on. And this program will interswitch between the mist and the LED program. Anion is a dry negative ion mist. And mist is a wet mist of oxygen and the cryogenic activator. Choose the options that you want for the treatment by pressing the option button. And this is a time option. You can choose to reduce or to increase the treatment time by pressing the arrow button. And for the mode, you will be able to choose between using the face panel, the head panel, or to turn on both LED panel for the face and the head. And this option is to choose a different color LED. Red color is for brightening and anti-aging treatment. Blue color is for acne blemishes treatment. And violet is for sensitive skin and also for post-procedure skincare treatment. Whenever the LED is chosen, we always want you to turn on the NIR, which is the near infrared functions, because the near infrared will enhance the absorption rate of the LED wavelength. Now, we will show you the facial protocol using the AstrodomeFacial. Step 1. Cleansing step. Using suitable makeup remover to remove the makeup, then using a suitable cleanser to cleanse away the impurities from the skin. In this video, we will be using the pore mask cleanser as our main cleanser. Cover the eyes with a wet cotton. We want to cover the eyes because the pore mask cleanser is very foamy. We do not want the foam to get into the sensitive eyes area. Pat the pore mask cleanser on the skin. Do not brush the cleanser on, just pat. Using the fingertip, gently massage on the skin. After 2 passes of massaging, we will remove the pad from the eye area, and this time we will massage closer to the eye rim area. The pore mask cleanser is very foamy, so at this time, esthetician has to cleanse her hand to wash away all the bubbles. Then, take 2 clean sponges, squeeze out all the water. We will use the sponges to remove the pore mask cleanser from the skin. Gently pat on the sponges on the skin. Apply some light pressure and then lift. In this way, we are using the sponges to lift away all the cleanser left on the skin. After this, we will proceed to the oxygen scaling step. Oxygen scaling is a process that is very gentle and cooling on the skin. It's a gentle and cooling way to remove the impurities from the skin by using the oxygen and the cryogenic activator. So we will take the sprayer and fill in the sprayer cup with 20 ml of cryogenic activator. Then we make sure that the cut button is turned to blue color. We will divide the face into two parts, the left and the right. And we will start from the forehead, moving down to the eyebrow, hairline, eye area, nose area, the cheek, the chin, and then finally to the neck area. There are 3 steps involved in the oxygen scaling process. First step, we have to wet the area with the activator. So we spray the activator on the area and make sure it's wet. Then we start rubbing 2 passes. You can count in 5 for the beginner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then proceed to the second step, which is the rinsing step. Rinsing 2 passes on the same area. Count by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And use a sponge to remove the impurities. So from the forehead, now we move on to the eye area. Then the nose, the cheek, and the chin. For each area, you can count by 5, just to help you get used to this process. This is the rinsing step. Get more liquid flow from the sprayer and use a sponge to lock in that way the activator is not flowing all over the face. We move the sprayer up and down during the rinsing process. Perform oxygen scaling on the neck using 4 fingers. Rinsing for 2 passes, up and down position. Use a sponge to take away the impurities and residue. We will repeat the same steps for the other side of the face. Same thing, we have to rub the area after we wet the area with enough quantity of the activator. We start rubbing in circular motion using the thumb for 2 passes. Count by 5 to get yourself familiarized with the process. From the forehead, move to the hairline and the eyebrow area. Rinsing for 2 passes. Remove the impurities, then move on to the eye rim area. Then the nose. Apply pressure on the side of the nose. In that way we can remove the impurities in a better way. From the nose, move on to the cheek area, and then to the chin area. Rinsing in up and down position. Then use a sponge to take away the impurities. Wet the neck area with the activator. Then using your forefingers to start rubbing on the neck area. Rinsing the impurities 2 passes on the neck. Use a sponge pad on to remove the impurities. With that, we finish the scaling process. For the third step, we will move on to the infusion step. During the infusion step, we will be using the oxygen formula. So we are switching the bottles. We take away the cryogenic activator bottle and switch it to the oxygen formula bottle. Before switching the bottle, let's make sure you spread out all the remaining activator from the sprayer. With the oxygen scaling step, we remove the impurities out from the skin. And now we are doing the infusion step, in which we are feeding the skin with nutrients. Take a Q-tips when you are doing the infusion step. Steady, pause steady. We will proceed to the infusion step. Taking a Q-tips and start spraying the oxygen formula on the skin. We need a closer contact between the sprayer and the skin. And use a Q-tip to prevent the formula from getting into the eye or the lips area, which is sensitive. Suggest to split the face into 2 sections. Infuse on one part of the face, then move on to the second part of the face. Make sure to use the Q-tips to prevent dripping of the formula into the sensitive area. We can cocktail the infusion step by using different kind of formula. Cuprous formula is for sensitive skin. Hydrating formula is for dry and aging skin. And the exfoliant formula is for oily, blemished skin. We finished the infusion step. Now we are moving on to the AstrodomeFacial Dome Mask step. Before we apply the AstrodomeFacial Dome Mask, we have to apply a base layer of gel mask. We will be using the toning gel and the hyaluronic acid gel, 1-to-1 portion. At your own preference, you can use a spatula to mix the two gel, the toning gel and the HA gel together, or you can use a small bowl for mixing. So take about a quarter size of each product. Mix them together before applying it on the skin. The hyaluronic acid gel contains 10% of the hyaluronic acid. We do not encourage you to use that on oily and blemished skin because the HA gel is too rich. For blemished or oily skin, please use just the toning gel or mix the toning gel with the Moisture Aqua Serum. Apply the mixture on the skin by using a brush. So after finishing applying the first layer of mask, we will put the Astrodome across the skin of our client. We have to cover the eyes with a wet cotton. And we will invite our client to scoop down their body a little bit. In that way, we get enough space to set the dome on the bed. Put the goggle on to protect the eye. We turn the cut button to purple color. And we have to set the program on the dome before we put the dome across on the client's skin. Before start the dome, we also have to put in the activator into the reservoir. Using the syringe to take suitable amount of activator, about 4 to 8 cc, depending on the duration of the treatment and also how strong is the mist we want to have it during the facial. So we open up the reservoir chamber, find a hole, and then insert the activator into the reservoir chamber by using the syringe. And close up the lid. Now we are going to set the dome across the skin of our client. The program that is being set for today's video is PGM program. When the PGM program is selected, it will always start with 2-minute mist. Then the mist will stop after 2 minutes and the LED light that has been selected will be turned on. There is a way to control the flow of the oxygen and negative ion mist by turning the ring on top of the reservoir. When we turn it to the right hand side, the mist will be stronger, and when we turn it to the left hand side, the mist will be lesser. Please let your clients know they can still breathe as normal. If they are tensing, if they tense up during the facial treatment, you can always give them a hand massage during the AstrodomeFacial. So after the mist runs for 2 minutes, the mist will turn off and the LED will be turned on. For today's video, we have selected the blue color LED that is good with antibacterial effect. The LED will be on for 2 minutes and then it will shut down and the mist will turn on for 2 minutes. And this program will keep on in this sequence until the total time of this treatment finish. We have finished the 16 minutes PGM program. So now we are going to remove the dome, put it back on the cart. We will proceed to the next step, which is a multi-masking step. For the multi-masking step, you have the option of using the cryogel mask, which is supplied in your standard starter package, or you can use a cream mask or the algae peel-off mask. For today's video, we will be showing you the multi-masking by using a cream mask and top up with the alginate mask. There is no need to remove the first layer of gel mask. We just apply the cream mask on top. In this video, we are using the clarifying mask, which is a kaolin-based mask that is very nice to remove the impurities from the skin. It also has a very good brightening effect. get a nice consistency on the cream mask, you have the option of mixing that with the toning gel. If you are using this toning gel, the clarifying mask with the toning gel, mix 1-to-1 portion before you apply it on the skin. We will cover the eyes with a wet cotton. And the wet gauze. Always check with your client if they are okay to cover their eyes and the lips. Ensure that they can still breathe as normal using their nostril. You will leave the nostril section open with the gauze. We will prepare the alginate peel-off mask. The mask we are using today is a CT mask. It's a cooling treatment alginate mask with 15% alginate extract from the seaweed. It is a very hydrating and cooling mask. The professional size of the CT mask comes in 1 kilogram pack. We take 2 scoops of the powder and mix in with about 70 ml of the activator, or you can use the distilled water. Mix in until you get a very nice consistency. We will apply the mask starting from the eye area. And spread through the nose and cover the other eye. We cover the cheek with the mask, then we move on by covering the lips. We will pull the gauze a little bit. And then let the mask set on the skin for about 15 to 20 minutes. At this time, when the client is waiting, we can perform the scalp scaling. on the hair scalp. Make sure you turn on the cut button to blue color when you're using the sprayer with the cryogenic activator. Spray all the remaining residue before you switch on to another bottle. We always want to do this to prevent the two kind of liquid mixing with one another. We switch the bottle to the cryogenic activator. Divide the hair section by section. And then spray on the activator on the hair scalp. Oxygen scaling on the hair scalp helps kill the bad bacteria on the hair scalp. It's a very soothing and relaxing step. We finish the hair scalp scaling. Now you just need to let your client relax for the next 15 to 20 minutes. At this time, if you would like to perform any of the massage, you can proceed by massaging the shoulder area or the hands area. Now we are back after 20 minutes. It's time to remove the alginate peel-off mask from the skin. Take a wet cotton with toning gel to remove the residue. We will finish up the facial by using suitable finishing product, the toner, suitable serum. For this facial, we are using the Cuperous serum. It comes in blue color, which is very good for sensitive skin. Contains 7 kind of organic plants. OxygenCeuticals offers 6 different kind of fluids. The A-cell fluid is good for dry skin. Skin barrier fluid is good for improving the fine lines and wrinkles. The caviar fluid is good for anti-aging. Fermented fluid is good for brightening. After apply a suitable serum, we will layer up with the Moisture Aqua Serum. The key ingredient is hyaluronic acid and sodium hyaluronate. It seals in the moisture on the skin and give a very nice glow on the skin as well. Next, layer up with a moisturizer. For this facial, we are using the Cuperous cream. Cuperous cream is best paired with the Cuperous serum. After apply a moisturizer, in the daytime, we always want to seal in with a layer of the TP sun cream. This is SPF 45. It's a physical sunscreen. This is a light texture sunscreen. It blends really well into your own skin tone, and it smells like green apple, very fresh smell. With this, we finish up the facial. We hope this video is useful to all of you. Should you have any questions, please feel free to contact OxygenCeuticals. 감사합니다.